We were looking at some problems last time, like 2x plus 3x
Like
equals,
you mean last time it was at Tuesday? This
yes,
Tuesday,
yes, 2 days ago.
July 12th.
That's right. That's right. So 2 days ago, we did some stuff, and we're going to just kind of pick up there where we left off. And one problem we did was something like this. Okay, so we were solving equations by combining like terms.
Okay.
Okay. So in this equation on the left, what is 2x plus 3x?
5x.
5x. And how about 9 plus 16?
9 plus 16. That is gonna 60. Okay. 25.
25. So we divide both sides by 5.
And then you can give me 5.
And x equals 5. Okay. But here's the thing. But what if the real question was, what is 4x equal to? And what I mean by that is they give you this equation, but they really want 4 times x. So you have to take this number right here and substitute it in for x. You have to take 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, so we're gonna start with something a little bit different this time. I'm gonna give you another equation like 10x minus 3x equals 63 minus 7. But the question will be, what is 5x? Okay. And when you get a problem like this, you have to first solve this.
Okay.
Okay. So even though it's asking about something else over here, you have to first solve this equation. 10x minus 3x equals 63 minus 7. So what is 10x minus 3x? Maybe start with that.
10x minus 3x, that is 7x.
7x. And 63 minus 7?
56.
56. Divide both sides by 7. What is 56 divided by 7 is 8. Okay. But now we want to know, well, what is 5x? So it's 5 times 8 because x is really 8. And that's 40. Okay, now let me try to show you why we're doing this. Okay, so last time we were looking at some triangle problems, and I would say, oh, this is 43 degrees, and this is 79 degrees, and what is this angle? And we know that all 3 angles in a triangle add up to 180. So 43 plus 79 plus x equals 180. Will you try solving this for me? And I'll be right back in like 1 minute.
Okay.
All right, Sourish. So you're gonna combine these two numbers first, 43 and 79.
Yeah.
And that's 122 plus x equals 180. And you subtract 122 from both sides. So x equals 58 degrees, or 58. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. But so in this problem, see how x actually represents the angle?
It's 58. Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
when
was
like when
trying
you
to solve it, but then you just got the answer for
yeah,
me.
I jumped in here because I want to move past it today, and I want to show you that like in a really similar problem here, 79 and 43. We're going to call this now 2x. Okay, so new problem, but the same principle holds. The three angles add up to 180 degrees. So 43 plus 79 plus 2x equals 180 degrees.
Yeah.
And so if we add these again, 122 plus 2x equals 180.
Okay. So 122. Okay. So
So
what you need to do is subtract by 122, and then you can get yourself an answer. So it makes it
2x is 58.
yeah.
So you divide both sides by 2, and x is 29 degrees. Okay, but it's actually not. X is 29, and that's what I'm trying to show you here. X is 29. When you put x back in, what is 2 times 29?
58.
58, which is what we got in the previous problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm trying to show you here, and I guess I got to try it in words here, is sometimes you get a value of x, but more often you get a value of x and you have to put it back in to the equation. Okay, and we'll see that in this next problem here. So let's say I give you a triangle and then tell you that this is x, this is 2x, and this is 3x. What do the three angles in a triangle have to add up to? Are you there, Sourish?
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking.
What do the three angles in a triangle always add up to?
Always out of 180.
Perfect, perfect. So now what is x plus 2x plus 3x? How many x's are there total? Remember, there's really one there.
Okay. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So divide both sides by 6.
So 6x equals 180, and
Yeah.
divide both sides by 6. So what does x equal?
That's 30.
30. Now notice that's the value of x. It is not the value of the angles. You have to take that 30 and put it back in for x. And you have to take that 30 and put it back in for that x. And take that 30 and put it back in for that x. So see how you substituted in for each of the x values?
Yeah.
So that's 2 times 30, that's 60. 3 times 30, that's 90. So the idea is that you will sometimes get a value of x, and you will sometimes get a value of the actual angle. So we'll do we're gonna do some more problems here just to try to formalize that. Let me see if I can find a worksheet for us to work on. Yeah, so here we go. So here's another one here. So here's a triangle.
Okay.
The triangle is 80, 2x plus 3, and 51. So what do the three angles in the triangle have to add up to? What do the three angles in a triangle have to add up to?
180.
180. So you have 80 plus 2x plus 3 plus 51 has to equal 180.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to combine like terms. So combine the 80, the 3, and the 51. Tell me what those add up to, please.
Yeah. 83. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I can do it.
Okay,
134.
so we have 2x plus 134 equals 180. What's the next step?
Dividing both sides by oh wait, what do we have to do with the 3?
Didn't you add the 3 with the 51 to get
Oh,
54?
I mean 2x. Divide both sides by 134.
Subtract both sides by 134.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2x equals 46.
Yep.
Okay, so divide both sides by 2. What does x equal?
Divide both sides by 2, and that equals 23.
23. Is 23 the angle measure here? Meaning, like, is this exactly x? And the answer is no. You have to take this 23 and put it back in. Okay, so this is what's called an intermediate answer.
Okay.
It's like a checkpoint in a video game. Like you're not done, but you're sort of on your way to being done. Okay, so you have to take, sometimes you have to take this x value and put it back in to the equation or equations that you've been using. So to find this missing angle, you have to do 2 times 23 plus 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and you have to, so you have to multiply 2 times 23 and then add 3.
That's right. What does that add up to? Or what does that multiply and then add up to?
46 and then plus 3 is 49.
Okay. All right. Very good. So now let's go look at a new problem here. Do you recall from 2 days ago what this symbol means right here, this little box?
Symbol means right there is where it's squared.
What does this box mean in terms of an angle measure? What's the measure of that angle?
Measure of the angle is wait, is it like the right angle?
It is a right angle. Yes. So what's the angle measure of a right angle?
The right angle for that, that's gonna be 60 degrees.
It is not 60.
90.
90. So this is 90 degrees. And if you need to, you can write that in. Okay. So this angle is 31 degrees. This angle up here is 3x minus 1 degrees. What do the 3 angles in a triangle have to add up to?
180.
Okay, so we have 90 plus 3x minus 1 plus 31 equals 180. So I want you,
First 90
Sourish,
plus 31.
I want you to solve this for x. I want you to find the x value, please.
Okay. Okay, you get 121 and then subtract 180 minus 121.
I want you to work this out on your own, please.
All right, that's 59.
You're saying the value of x is 59?
Yeah.
Well, how can that be?
I just added 90 plus 31 and then subtracted 180 minus 121.
So that's 3x, and then 90 plus 31 minus 1 is 120.
I know that I knew that you have to subtract by 1. Oh my.
So you subtract 120 from both
I
sides.
didn't knew it. I think I just Don't even know.
What is 60 divided by 3?
20.
Okay, so this is the intermediate step. You have to find x, and then you put x back into this equation. And that's why you said 59, because the angle measure is 59, but you get that by putting 20 in for x.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, and then you divide by 180.
No, you take the 20 and you put it in for x. So it's 3 times 20 minus 1. That's how you figured out that it was 59 degrees. Because the angle is 59, but the x value is 20.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try another one here. Okay, so I want you to solve this. I want you to solve for x in this. Okay, so I
Okay.
want you to write the equation for the triangle. You have to figure out what this angle measure is down here at the box. You have this angle measure, and then you have this other angle measure. So see if you can
Okay.
solve that for x, please.
Okay. Okay, it's 24.
So you're saying that the value of x is 24.
Yeah.
So x equals 24. Okay. So let's write the equation for the triangle. What is the first angle that you wrote? Did you put 90 down?
Oh. Oh,
90
yeah.
plus 45 plus
Yeah, I should
5x
remember that. I'm very sorry with that.
equals 180. Okay, so start from here. I want you to solve this equation for x.
Okay. Okay, it's 50.
Okay, so you think the value of X is 50, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have
9
90 plus
plus
45
45 and then plus
plus,
15. I added that.
so that is 150.
Hmm.
So you subtract 150 from both sides. 5X equals 30.
Are you, are you, okay.
Divide both
Why did
sides
I
by
say,
5.
why did I say 50?
I don't know. So X is 6.
And then divide by 180?
Nope, nope. I don't know why you would divide by 1. You have the value of X. Okay, and that's what I asked you to do. Okay, so now I want you to take the value of X and put it back in there. I want you to substitute it back in.
Okay, 5 and 6 is 5 parentheses into the 6. You have to add that.
Multiply and then add.
Yeah. 30 plus 15, 45.
45 degrees. Good. Okay, let's do another one here. You're close to getting it. That's great. All right, so this is 55 degrees, and this angle up here is 4x plus 3 degrees. I want you to first thing I want you to do is to solve for x. So you got to write that equation. You got to combine like terms, and you've got to get the value of x. So take a couple minutes here and see if you can figure that out, please. How are you doing on this,
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Sourish?
almost done. I'm almost done.
Fantastic.
It's 35 degrees. Can you scroll back up?
Well, what is the value of X though?
The value of X is 4.
It is not 4. You did get the correct answer here though for 35 degrees.
Yeah.
So again, like I can only ask you, I mean, I can't make you 55 plus 4x plus 3 plus 90 equals, what did the three angles in a triangle add up to?
To 145.
No,
80.
180. Okay. And then we have 3 and 55 and 90. That adds up to 148.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to subtract 148 from both sides. And you should get 4x equals 32. So you divide
32.
both sides by 4. What does x equal?
8.
8. And then you take that value of x and you put it back in. It's 4 times 8 plus 3, and that equals 35. All right, so let's do another one here. We've got a number of problems we can look at. Let's do one
Okay.
here.
And okay, so now for that. Wait, how did you? Oh, okay.
We're doing a new problem here. So here's another right triangle. Let's see here. Let's go. This one is 2x plus 6. This is 70 degrees, and this is a right angle. So again, what I want you to do, and this is very important, I want you to first solve for x. Okay. After we solve for x, then we substitute x into the angle equation. Okay, but we got to do them separately. Like I'm just looking for Sourish to do this part. Just solve it for x. Just write the equation, combine like terms, and get a value for x only.
Okay.
How are you doing on this one, Sourish?
Good. I got myself the answer. 20.
Okay, I want the value for x though. You did exactly what you did in the last problem, is you gave me the angle measure and I really
Yeah,
want you to
and
solve for x.
for what I know, it equals it's 7.
X is 7. That is correct. Because you write 2x plus 6 plus 90 plus 70 equals 180. And 6 plus 90 plus 70, 166 equals 180. Subtract 166 from both sides. So we have 2x equals 14, divide by 2, x equals 7. Okay, and then, like you said, number 2, you take that 7 and you put it back into this equation. 2 times 7 plus 6 equals 20 degrees. Very good. Okay, so let's look at a slightly more difficult question that kind of builds on what we've been doing here. We kind of did one earlier, but this one's kind of the most general case here. So here's another triangle. Okay, and this angle right here is x plus 7 degrees. This one right here is 3x minus 18 degrees. This one right here is x minus 9 degrees. Okay. And so this problem, you have to write the equation. You have to write angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180.
Okay.
Okay, so 3x minus 18 plus x plus 7 plus x minus 9 equals 180. So this 3x minus 18 is angle 1, x plus 7 is angle 2, x minus 9 equals 180. Okay, so to solve this, we have to combine like terms. How many x's do you see? How many x's do you see, Sourish?
Okay. So, and wait, what?
How many x's do you see?
3.
That's true. There's 3 literal x's there, but this is 3 x's, this is 1 x, and this is another x. How many total x's are there?
Okay.
You're doing really well. Just give me 6 more minutes and we'll be done with our lesson for today.
Okay. So, and now, so for what I need to do is I need to,
Yeah, I'm asking you. I mean, I want to work this out with you, but I'm asking you to tell me, like, what do these 3 things add up to? 3x, 1x, and 1x.
that adds up to 5.
5x. And then you have minus 18 minus 9. What does that add up to? Minus 18 minus 9. They're both negative, so the answer must be negative.
5x minus 18.
Minus 18 minus 9. They're both negative. When they're
Okay,
both
minus
negative,
18 and minus 9.
that's right. So what do they combine to?
Okay.
Minus
So is it
18.
going to be a negative?
It's definitely negative, but when they're both the same sign, you add the numbers and keep the negative. It's really the same as me asking what is 18 plus 9 and then putting a negative.
Okay, and negative 18 plus 9 plus negative 9. That is going to be 9.
Again, it's the same as 18 plus 9,
Oh,
but you put a negative in front. What is 18 plus 9?
okay.
5 more minutes. Give me 5 more.
27.
Minus 27 equals 180. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're subtracting 27. So we want to add 27 to both sides of the equation. So 5x equals 207.
Okay.
And now I'm looking at this, realizing that
207 and then the minus by 180.
we missed a 7 here. I'm so sorry. So that's 20. So we should have added 20 to both sides. So we're going to divide both sides by 5. And x equals
That's gonna be
40.
40, yeah.
40. Okay. But that here's the thing though, that this and this is the most important part of today's lesson, is this is usually it's an intermediate answer. It's a checkpoint. It's a, it's not the final answer. So you have to take this 40 and you have to go back to the original problem. Because this angle right here is x plus 7. It's really 40 because that's x plus 7, which is 47 degrees.
Okay.
This is 40 minus 9 or 31 degrees. This one up here is 3 times 40 minus 18. 120 minus 18 is 102 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really, so what I'm trying to show you here is that if this box represents a problem, a math problem,
Okay.
okay, and you start right here. This is where you're going to start. Okay. Sometimes you do something. In this case, you solve for x. And then you use that value in the next part of the problem. You substitute it to determine the angle. And then you're done. Okay. And what we're talking about now are multi-step problems. Okay.
Okay.
Think of it as like the end goal is to cook dinner. So you start and you go to the grocery store and you get groceries and then you cook the meal. You put stuff on the stove, you cut up vegetables, make rice, maybe cook some meat, whatever you end up doing. There's steps along the way.
Okay.
All right. So what the sum of the angles in a triangle is? What do the angles add up to in a triangle? Every time? What number do they add up to?
Some of the angles in
A
a
triangle is, what do the angles add up to in a triangle?
180.
180 degrees. Perfect. In a straight line, they also add up to 180 degrees.
Okay.
All right. Do you have anything fun planned for the weekend?
Actually, yes, I'm gonna watch Netflix and on a new show.
Cool. That's great. It's warm. Looks like it gets a little nicer next week, as far as
Yeah.
temperature. Maybe
So,
some rain.
so all the angles have to add up to 180.
All the angles in a triangle have to add up to 180. Okay.
Okay.
So this week we did some stuff on triangles. Next week we're going to talk about other polygons, and we're gonna just keep diving into topics that you'll see in geometry.
Okay.
All right, but that is it for today. Thank you so much, Sourish, and I'll see you next time.
Yep. Thank you.